Hello, Aries, and welcome to your November 2024 reading. So, I meditated on your energy, but before that, I would like to announce right away the winner of the 100,000 here YouTube acknowledgement of 100,000 subscriber contest that I did last month. The winner is Deborah Roth. Of course, Deborah is Taurus. It's their full moon this month, so I guess Venus is helping. Deborah, if you're listening to this, maybe your moon is in Aries or ascendant or Venus or whatever. But here, I wrote back on your comment, and you can write me back, of course, for your free reading. So now that that is done, Aries, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. I think you're going to be affected by the full moon in Taurus, and we're in the season of Scorpio. So everything that is in the waters that really need to be processed, healed, finished, so that then what do I choose to incarnate, ground, create here is going to be relevant this month. All right? So that's why we have this. The old anxiety, all the nines are in the sacral chakra in tarot when you work with the tree of life. So that means they are in the unconscious waters. Nine of Swords, this is when, of course, we don't sleep, or we might have butterflies, or we might have cramps of other sorts when we're with stress, anxiety-filled state of being, that the sources are all over the place. They're floating in the air, those things that create our anxiety. Here we have a hint, Five of Pentacles. So everything that might, bring you to that, I'm not enough, maybe I don't have enough to do it, or I did not receive that, or I sacrificed myself there, for this, that, and never got anything in return. All of this area might be activated because it's time to let it die and clean. With it, I had the Page of Cups in reverse. So all the times you did not receive the cup that you should have received, or that your cup wasn't received, you offered it and it wasn't received. The things you didn't dare to create, to even to allow yourself to feel or to express, and so on. Page of Cup. Higher vibrations filled with possibilities that maybe you denied yourself and sacrificed. This is going to come up to the surface. After that, I have the World. So it's so that you can finish it. Pisces have the World also. Two of Pentacle, Four of Sword, so that you can finish the act of juggling because you haven't quite healed the old sadnesses, the old losses, the old grievings, Aries, the things that maybe were and weren't anymore, things that you lost, things that you've never went through, that maybe you never offered, that thing you always wanted to do or say or create, but you just let it pass and now it's on the floor and it's impossible. All these things, instead of juggling with them and it affecting your self-worth or your capacity to receive unconditionally or create commitment, abundance, and things like that in your life. This month is your opportunity to finish that. The thing we have to notice on the Five of Cups is that behind that character with the cloak, first of all, when you have a black cloak, it protects you from the outside inputs. So it's just your inner input. Okay? And his inner input is focused on what he's lost. So behind his back, unconsciously, this is what is going to be Two of Cups mirrored in his life. So this is something to understand. This is why it's crucial to heal, to release, to let go, because whether we want it or not, it's going to be activated in our vibration if we keep it. Anyway, end of the month here, the cards came on the side. So bottom of the deck, I do have the Queen of Pentacles upright. So here's our Pentacle. Here's our Taurus. King of Pentacles sideways. Some of you, it's going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm finishing this thing now of I lose, I never have enough, or I sacrifice myself. He would never sacrifice himself. He invests in people, situation, in self. He grows himself. He is grounded. This is, Venus in Taurus here. So, and this is Venus in Capricorn. Earth, grounded Earth, Venus. And here we have another Venus that came on the side. The Empress. Divine Feminine. How's my receptivity? Am I focused on what I lost? Or am I receptive to receive higher frequencies? Or do I believe that I'll never get it because me? That's my story. That's who I am. And with this, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. And that's you, Aries. Either carrying unconsciously all of the weight of the world on your shoulders and all the things that you wished that you had done, the things that were expected or are expected, carrying all of that hint cannot make you upright, Page of Wands, light, excited towards what is in front of you. So it's all in a question of, what do I want to invest in? Where do I want to put my fire? And that kind of, I'm going to start investing in the future me. That's where I'm going to put my fire. That's what I'm going to be excited about. Not looking back at what I did not have or lost, but what can be in the future. That is your opportunity this month, my beautiful Aries. Where am I investing? So let's clarify this for you. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aries for the month of November 2024. November 2024. One more time. November 2024. Okay. 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Ooh. I guess something brought that up. Here it's with the 9 of Pentacles. So maybe this old belief of, maybe I'm going to be abandoned, sacrificed, nobody invests in me, I give much more than what I've received, has put you into a 9 of Pentacles in the sense of, because this is all your old structure of how you saw your worth and value. Maybe you became hyper independent. And this is crumbling down. Let's look at the old vision of you is crumbling down. Here they kept it in my hand when I want to know about this. And it's with the Knight of Wands. Now that could be I run away before people have the chance to reject me. If that because here I'm still in the pain of the past. I'm there. I'm there when I want to. I disappear when I don't want to. Maybe I have a hard time investing, grounding, committing, because there's a part of me that is deeply afraid of abandonment. And that's why I'll be juggling without really addressing the thing, but feeling the pain of it. Let's see here the world. But this month with the Tower, it's kind of forcing you to face that. So that you don't unconsciously sabotage yourself. What's that? Five of Cups. What's the Five of Cups? Well, here. So, here, running away, juggling. Five of Cups, juggling. The conscious and the unconscious old sadnesses. So I guess Scorpio season is doing a little on you this month, Aries. You're going to see maybe the places where you didn't quite invest yourself. Maybe you just stayed in that yes, here, now. The Knight of Wands is amazing for the being in the here and now, but he's not the King of Wands that can plant his wand and grow it. And backed up by the King of Pentacles, that's going to be, let's invest in it. Let's, tend the soil, put our energy, time, and value in it to make it grow. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands together are great in business. This one is solid, and the King of Wands is going to put all of his energy and intention in it. The Knight of Wands, though, the Knight of Wands is good to get you out of jail, to get you started if you've been procrastinating for a long time. But here it can be also a reaction when we're juggling. We're a bit there and then we're gone. We're a bit there and then we're gone. Because we're afraid to be not enough, or not to be received, not to be able to give our cup. King of Pentacles. So this is really all about engagement, your level of engagement. If you've had old sadnesses, grievings, and things like that, about that, things where maybe you weren't able to commit because of XY reasons. This is going to be a time to be able to understand that. King of Sword. Because I have the Page of Sword and the Ace of Sword in reverse, but the King of Sword upright. So yes, it is going to be an opportunity if you want to see it. If you want to see maybe the old lie you had about what it means to commit, and that it's without it being, because of course if we make a commitment and we have a Five of Pentacles and a Nine of Sword, it's going to be hell. We're going to deny ourselves in the commitment. It's like a prison sentence where at the end we'll end up handicapped, deprived, filled with anxiety. Of course this is going to crumble. You need to be your whole worthy self. Let's look at the Empress with the Page of Wands and the 10 of Wands in reverse. All right. The Ace of Cups will be there. So are you going to be passive about it, re-questioning things, just feeling the unsatisfaction, or are you going to take the cup? Are you going to resist it, or are you going to say, you know what? No, I'm not reliving all of that. Take the cup, because then it would bring you to the Six of Cups. Release the old grieving. Do not bring it back as part of your truth. It's time to change that. I'm going to call this changing your story, because at the end, that's what's going to change everything. Changing your story. So that it's not that I'm putting it in front. It changes now. Now I'm taking a cup. I'm not taking it because I'm alone in the world and always will be alone. I'm changing my story. And this way, investing myself and committing and having people investing in me and committing with me are going to be a positive instead of a hell. Because right now you're probably a crumbling one that was built on sacrifice and these old beliefs. So, yeah. Okay. So, changing my story, Aries. On this, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. If you want a private reading, it's in the section below, in the plus section on the website. You have, you can book a reading, you can purchase the tarot course, you can do all sorts of things. And also thank you for the ones of you gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, new moon. We are on new moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Taurus. I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. And in your case, that would be a brand new story. On this, namaste. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.